Elon Musk is a wildly successful entrepreneur. He's a million times more successful than I'll ever be. And he can be a good public speaker and a good communicator. But yesterday he provided a masterclass on what not to do when talking to the media and when giving presentations and speeches. He was doing a conference call with analysts. Here's some of the things he said. He was specifically asked, so where specifically will you be in terms of capital requirements? This was an analyst from Sanford Bernstein asking him. Here's how he responded. Excuse me? Next, boring, bonehead questions are not cool. Next, wildly condescending and dismissive. Then he said, we're going to go to YouTube, meaning he was taking questions from another source. Sorry, these questions are so dry, they're killing me. At one point he said, we have no interest in satisfying the desires of day traders. I couldn't care less. Please sell our stock and don't buy it. Well, a lot of investors did that. The stock dropped 5.6% in one day. And for a company like Tesla, that is a couple of $1 billion worth of market cap instantly vaporized. Now, here's what happened. Elon Musk created the cardinal sin of being, I think, arrogant. There's some hubris there, and he doesn't realize it's not about him. Nobody cares whether he finds the question interesting or not. If someone else is asking the question, it is by definition interesting to that person. When you are in the public spotlight, whether you're in the media directly or in a high-profile situation like this where you know every word is being recorded and will get into major media outlets, you have to realize your job is to answer questions. It's not to give your opinion on the questions. It's not to say whether you think the question is smart or stupid. Nobody cares whether you're Elon Musk or a small one-person entrepreneur working from home. Nobody cares about your opinion of the questions. Your job is not to give opinions on the questions. Your job is to answer the question. Now, Elon Musk is wildly successful and has a lot of notches on his entrepreneurial belt, but even he had to realize this was a mistake. Earlier today, he put out a notice on Twitter saying that, quote, I should have answered their questions live. It was foolish of me to ignore them. Now, that is true. I give him some credit for at least essentially apologizing. But the real lesson here is someone asks you a question, especially if it's about money they're investing in your organization, and if they're representing other investors, you have to treat every question seriously. Even if you think the question has a premise that's faulty, just rewrite the question, deal with it on your own terms, and say what you think is valid. That's not the same as dodging questions. It's certainly not the same thing as criticizing the questions. Answer the questions on your terms, and you won't see billions and billions of dollars of your company vaporize overnight. People ask me all the time, what's the return on investment of media training? Well, in this case, someone had media trained Elon Musk the day before. The return on investment would have been $2 to $3 billion.